Hey, what's going on, guys? R2 Remark here. I'm back with another Star Wars action figure review. And I have yet another figure from for now, the last wave of the Vintage Collection line. And this is Nien Numb, who we see in Return of the Jedi. He is Lando Calrissian's co-pilot in the Millennium Falcon. Just a really neat-looking character, neat figure. He's doesn't have, huge amount of screen time. But something about this figure I always liked. Something about the character, I should say. Just the way he talked and just his face and some great puppetry by, I believe it was Tim Rose who did Nien Numb. Not positive about that, but very cool figure. I was very excited for this figure to come out. We'll show you the packaging as usual. You have the usual ages 4 and up, choking hazard, all that stuff that needs to be there. Star Wars Return of the Jedi logo. Nien Numb. Yeah, he has the blue background. Nice little screen image from the film. Just look at that face. I love him. Just something about, I don't know, the way he spoke and everything. Like I said. You have the Kenner logo, and you flip it around, and again, you have the Vintage Collection description. Now this uses the 12-back image. Some of them have used this, and some have been using the older image that we've been used to. So this has the old throwback to the 12-back. Okay, the Vintage Collection description, which again is the same, even though it's just worded, it's just spread out differently. Okay, so again, I will pan across. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like. You have the awesome A New Hope Luke and Leia logo, which I love. It's a silver wraparound. Very cool. Other figures in this wave. Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, which I have, but are staying on the card. Royal Guard, which I will review later. Lumot, I'll review later. Weequay. Anakin Skywalker, I don't have that figure yet. It's definitely one on my list. The Hoth Luke, the Darth Malgus, I've done reviews on. Shae Vizsla, I've done. Starkiller, Nikto, Tarkin, Oddball. I've done reviews on all those figures. If you want to check out those reviews, feel free. And Nien Numb, which of course I'm doing right now. We have the Vintage Collection vehicles, which I have the AT-AP and the V-19 Torrent Starfighter. They're still in the box. I haven't opened those. I don't know if I'll open those right now. They take up room. Vehicles take up space, people. Hasbro.com, Star Wars, all that good stuff. Okay, so there is the packaging. On to the figure. Just very cool. I want to... Hopefully you're getting a good look at that face sculpt. It's really nicely done. Very basic kind of outfit. Black vest. Very, very similar to kind of Han Solo's vest. And we see Lando Calrissian wear a similar vest at the end of Empire Strikes Back. Red jumpsuit. You got the kind of like pilot boots. Black and brown. Black gloves. So we'll give you some not super interesting as far as the outfit, but the face makes it, man. I love it. Look at that. A little cap. As we go down. Yeah, just very cool. Little pouches on the vest, and you have a working holster. We'll go over articulation real quick. Bulge on your neck, bulge shoulders, bulge elbows, swivels at the gloves, swivel waist, swivel hips, bulge knees, and bulge ankles. Something I mentioned with the Naboo pilot is they did a good job of hiding the hinges on this. Again, the elbow and the shoulder is red. The knees are red, so it doesn't stand out as much as they usually do. The hinges on the ankles, so you could barely see it, they're very tight. are red, so it does stand out. So they weren't able to do it on that for some reason. But they did it on the knees and the shoulders and the elbows, and that's cool. Hasbro hasn't always been able to do that, so I think that's a really nice feature that they've been managed to do at. Comes with 2 accessories, 2 weapons. He has this blaster rifle. It's all black, you know, there's some little details in there. It's a nice little, you can see all these little things on there. It's a plain black. There's no other paint apps on there. But it's nicely sculpted. It's not bad. I'm going to turn his head and give you a nice, try and give you a really nice look at the facial sculpt. Okay, now I'll put him down. And his other accessory is this blaster pistol, which again, it's nicely sculpted, but it's you know, just a basic black, but it does the job. Okay, both weapons again fit well in his hands. The blaster pistol fits very well in the holster, and this guy just all around, for being kind of a simple figure, it's just a very nice figure. It's just something about him I really like. It's one of my favorites of this wave. He's definitely worth picking up. He's very well done, nicely sculpted, painted, whatnot. And I would definitely recommend picking him up. So, yeah, this one's a little shorter review as opposed to some of my others, but you know, I said everything I needed to say. There's not much more I can say about this guy, but he's just very nicely well done figure. So hope you enjoyed this review. Rate, comment, subscribe as usual, and until my next review, may the force be with you. So long.